Kia ora, you know. This is part 2 of the 3 parts on adding, subtracting, multiplying and dividing fractions. This is the first step of the algebraic ones. In essence, this doesn't change essentially too much. When you want to multiply to make these have equivalent fractions, you're still writing them as 2 equivalent fractions. Here we've multiplied top and bottom by 5. So we're going to do the same thing. 5 times x gives us 5x. Okay, now the same thing happens with the other side, and we've got when times the top and bottom by 4. 5 times 4 is 20, x times 4 is 4x. You add these as per usual. 5x plus 4x is 9x, and that's all over 20. When you're subtracting, exactly the same thing. Have a look at this example here. When we're subtracting, we're writing them both as a common denominator. We've times the bottom by 5 here. We've times the top by 5 then, and that gives us 15x. This one we've times the bottom by 4, so we times the top by 4, and that's giving us 8x overall. 15x take away 7x, sorry, 15x take away 8x leaves us with 7x. Because they're both are over 20, 15x over 20 minus 8x over 20, its size hasn't changed, so it's still over 20. Multiplication, you times top with top, that gives you x squared, x times x squared, bottom times bottom, as per usual. Division, keep, change, flip, keep, change, flip, 15x over 8. The issue happens, and there's examples of it here, I'll just jump to the gold one, is when you times or divide, sometimes you can have, so 3 times x is 3x, 7 times 5 is 35x. Can you see that we've now got a times x and a times x top and bottom? If we simplify this fraction, x divided by x is 1, you can divide top and bottom by x, and you've ended up with 3 over 35. Okay, I'll show you again with this division one. 4x over 5, keep, change, flip. That gives you 32x over 10x squared. You've got to say, look, what can I divide top and bottom by? Well, here you can divide top and bottom by 2 and x, so you end up with 16 over 5x. I'll move now to addition. The addition ones, the issue becomes you've got to change this mixed fraction. It's exactly the same. So in 2 wholes, you've got 4 quarters. Sorry, in 2 wholes, you've got 4 quarters in each of them, so that's 8 quarters. So you've got 8 plus, don't know what x is, over 4. In this 2 whole, you had 8 quarters. So you've got the 8 quarters plus the x quarters over 4. Then you need to add on the 15 fifths, because 3 times 5 is 15, plus the 3 x's, don't know about, over 5. Now, it would be exactly the same. You would now need to times top and bottom by 5, times top and bottom by 4, add them together and simplify. All right. Subtraction would be exactly the same here. My only comment is, if you look at these type of questions, often you can think, hey, well, here we've got 5x on the bottom. I could times this one top and bottom by x, and I could get 3x on the 5x on the bottom, 3x on the top, and you have 2 minus 3x over 5. So, finishing off here, I just want to be very clear. Your answers, I'm circling so that you've got a clear understanding of which the answers are. But the top one in the gold section, I haven't actually finished. And I'm leaving that for you to do deliberately because it's meant to be gold, it's meant to be extension. So I'm going to write equals, and you've got to do the rest of the work there. The rest of these, we've got the complete simplified answer. Okay, well done, Enon. That's the gold is definitely extension. It would be a very challenging question in the JAF. It would definitely be abstract. The silver is very typical of NCA style adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing algebraic fractions. It's perfectly fine to turn up at year 9 as well. And I think it's always worthwhile making sure that you can add, subtract, multiply, and divide fractions normally, because there's no point doing algebraic ones if you don't know how to do the process with the normal ones. Please choose from the bronze, silver, gold exercise on the Google Classroom the appropriate level. If you are doing just the bronze, try to do this, a few of the silvers, maybe one of each of add, subtract, multiply, and divide, just so that you've had a go at the algebraic ones. Have a wonderful day, guys, and I'm very impressed with all the working from home. Keep it up.